great to be here representing the Kennedy Center. It's especially great to be in a city where the mayor shares the ideals of President Kennedy, that the arts are so crucial to a healthy society, and to be able to be part of this city is really quite wonderful. The Kennedy Center is perhaps best known for its performances, its 2,000 performances a year, but we think of ourselves first and foremost as an educational institution. And I'm thrilled to have with us the head of our board's Education Committee, Helen Henderson, today, to demonstrate the commitment of our board to the work we do. While we spend $25 million a year in arts education across the United States, I have to say I've been a little uncomfortable with some of our arts education programming, as I have been with arts education programming that I've encountered all over the world, and certainly all over this country. And that really has to do with the episodic nature of arts education. There's so much wonderful arts education being offered by symphony here, and by the ballet company, and by museums, and by all the arts participants. But I fear that this education is not always coordinated very well. And it's really left to the individual teacher to decide whether the children are going to have arts exposures or not. So that we'll have a third grade teacher who loves the arts and knows the arts, who will bring the school children to many arts activities. And those same children will then go to the fourth grade with a teacher who's less arts sensitive, and they'll get no exposure. We don't teach any other subject that way. We would never accept it if our children came home and said, we're not doing mathematics this year because my teacher doesn't like it. But that's how we've always taught the arts. And because I was uncomfortable at this, we started working 3 years ago with a grant from the Ford Foundation to study a new approach to bring arts into the schools, an affordable approach that used the resources of a given community. And the central idea is that we study first what's in that community, what's in the schools, what arts exposures do exist in the schools, what arts are available through the arts organizations in the community and other organizations in the community, and then to create a systematic organization of those efforts so that there's a K-8, kindergarten through 8th grade, real education for every child. We call this program Any Given Child because I'm not concerned with the numbers of children. When people say we serve 8,000 children or 4,000 children, I want any given child to have a great kindergarten through 8th systematic arts education. We've been studying this for 3 years. We're now ready to implement it. And because of the great response we had here in Sacramento and the great dedication of your mayor, we have just asked if we could initiate this program first time ever in Sacramento. We're extremely excited to be working here. We're extremely excited to be working in this wonderful arts community. We know the resources are here for a fantastic arts education program. We're very much looking forward to working with the school districts. I'm very grateful to Superintendent Frank Porter of Twin Rivers and Superintendent Jonathan Raymond of Sacramento City Schools for their support of this program. We've already been working and talking with arts organizations in town, and we know their support there as well. One of my staff members, Barbara Shepard, is here. Barbara will be running this program in Sacramento. Barbara, wave your hand. There she is. Over the next 2 and 3 years, Barbara and her team will be working very closely with all of you here in Sacramento to create a smart program. We're starting right now, starting today, doing the audit of what's in the schools and of working with the different arts organizations. We hope within a year to have a really strong proposal for a K-8 program that we can implement in a year here in Sacramento. For those of you who care about such matters, we don't charge for this activity. It's all funded by the Kennedy Center. All of our work is funded privately. And so there is no cost to Sacramento for our working here. We're just really excited to find a community that is going to welcome this activity. And our hope is that if we are successful here in the next year or two, we'll start rolling this out across the country, and we anticipate that we'll be adding 2 or 3 cities a year to the rolls, but in truth, it'll be Sacramento, which is the home to this program. So we're extremely grateful to all of you. We're extremely excited to be here, and especially we're grateful to Mayor Johns for making this possible. Thank you very much.